There's so many things for musicians. There are musicians that are comedians. There are musicians who go on tour. There are musicians who go on cruise boats. There's so many different things that musicians can do that I didn't realize when I was a kid. My name is Joyce Chan Grable. I am the director of the Suzuki program at CCM Prep, and I am a professional violist. I went to NYU for my undergrad and master's degree in viola performance, and then I came to Cincinnati to study at the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music, getting my doctorate degree in viola performance. When I was in middle school, I loved being in orchestra. I loved my orchestra teachers. I loved being with my friends in orchestra, and that was the first time I really thought that I might want to be a musician as a grown-up. As I went through high school, my best friends were in orchestra with me. So I decided that I wanted to major in music education in college. At NYU, I was with my friends in a big city, and we were practicing a lot, and we were going to concerts together, and it was that community that really kept me in music. As a professional violist, I love making music with my friends and colleagues, playing together with my stand partner, playing together in a section, playing together in an orchestra, really drove me to really love music. As a professional violist, I freelance, meaning that I get called to do different gigs. I play regularly with the Kentucky Symphony, and we have concerts throughout the year, and we have rehearsals during the week, and then we usually have a concert on Saturday night. And it's a good time to play with people that you regularly play with. But some of my favorite gigs have been gigs that my friends have gotten me playing with rock bands or with American Idol singers, or just different things that are not regular gigs that I do. I think as a young musician, it's really important to perform, to play recitals, to play concerts, to play in youth orchestras, to play in the school orchestra, because at every performance, no matter what, we get better at our craft. We might not realize it right away, but we get better, and that builds confidence, and confidence creates more confidence. Music is something you just have to do. If you want to excel in music, or you're thinking about, like, hey, music might be fun, do it more. And you will realize that it's more fun when you get to do more in music. I think students who are wanting to learn more about music should surround themselves with musicians, teachers who are empathetic and are in the industry that they want to be in. There's so many little nuances in music that we pass down orally to the next generation, and you have to be around those people to really understand the nuances of music. I think social media is a great resource for students these days. There are so many kids from college showing you what college is like as a musician in conservatory. There's also a lot of young musicians fresh out of college who are showing you what it's like to start a career. And there's also lots of accounts of professional orchestras, professional musicians showing you what it's like to be on tour, what it's like to record, what it's like to play live performances, what's it like to create opportunities for yourself. When I was in college, I decided to get a minor in economics, and while I don't really use the economics formally, I think it gave me an opportunity to think about the business world a little bit more than I had before. And in my master's degree, I took performing arts administration courses, which allowed me to know how does an orchestra run, how do nonprofits run, which is outside the scope of the practice room, which is so important to know the bigger picture. Another tip that I would like to share with you is create opportunities for yourself. My job at CCM Prep, I got because I asked my friend if she had a position open in the department, and that has evolved into my full-time position at CCM Prep as director. I think you need to let people know that you're available. I think you have to let people know that you're interested. Otherwise, people won't know that you want to work with them. It's so important to be kind to the people you are working with. So many of my favorite gigs that I've had have been from friends. I have played in big concert halls because friends have invited me to play with them. And this is all without an audition. You have to know people, you have to want people to want to work with you, you have to want people to call you and say, hey, let's do this gig, it'll be fun, let's go together and let's play this. If you're not kind to the people you work with, people aren't going to want to work with you. And so much of this industry is beyond just auditioning for a spot.